Will you search through the lonely earth for me? Climb through the briar and bramble.
Hey guys, here's a unique find. It's like a lead weight that was taken out of the mold. They would have had a mold and poured the molten lead up on top, and then once it was cooled down they would have broken it off here and then sanded it down. But this was taken out of the mold and not finished. Pretty strange find. Interesting. Alright, see ya. Alright, got myself a buffalo nickel. Don't often find these. They're well, they're difficult to find because nickels sound like a pull tab or a bottle cap. But I got lucky mainly because I'm hunting in 8 kilohertz today instead of 11. And I'm pretty much ignoring the VDI numbers, just going by sound. If it gives me a consistent signal, then I'll dig it. I have dug a lot of junk today, but I figure with the 8 kilohertz I might get lucky and get something I wouldn't normally get. Alright, see you at the next hole. There we go. That's what I like to see. A nice 1893 Indian head penny. Look at that beauty. That is a Queen Victoria 1 penny. 1863. And it's about the size of a, actually a little bigger than a $50, I'd say. See. Sorry, you're in a shadow. Just gorgeous. Rang up as a solid 75 on the Deus at 8 kilohertz. I've never found a 1863 English penny before. That's gorgeous. Awesome. Alright, see you at the next one. Alright, here I am out in Berlin with Dad. I just pulled this out of the hole. I can see the edge, haven't seen what it is yet, but that is silver. So let's find out what kind it is. Oh, it's a rosy. 47. First silver of the day out in Berlin. Alright, hopefully let's find some more. Here we go, still out in Berlin. It's raining. Well, just drizzling. That's okay, because I got a mercury dime. Let's see here. 1943. Very nice. Well, you guys are going to have a hard time seeing that date, but that's 1907. That's a nickel. It's a V nickel because the 5 on the back is the Roman numeral. So, interesting find. Back at my favorite spot in Appleton, just starting out, and that's a good start. See you at the next one. There we go. A nice Indian head penny from 1884. Sorry about my finger. There we go, that's focused. I almost didn't dig it. It was coming up as a weird I don't know, choppy signal, but it was kind of deep. Good 7 3/4 inches. So at least we got it out. There's the backside, 1 cent. Looks like it'll clean up nice. Alright, just had the very faintest signal under a tree root. But I love those because those are usually old. And this one is 1898. A nice dime. Very cool. And just when I was thinking there was no more silver left here, I'll try to find more. Well, here's the surprising find. 1916 Buffalo nickel. Giving me a very scratchy signal. There we go, right at the bottom, 5 cents. You can barely see it, but it's not so worn off that I can't see the date. It's definitely 1916. I'll see if I can snap another picture once it's cleaned off and the date is easier to see. Well, I am very, very happy. I just found my biggest chunk of float copper yet. And there she is. You can see the size of it. That is one huge chunk of copper. Natural float copper. Just amazing. Man, that is heavy. Fantastic. I cannot wait to polish that up. See you later. Alright, I'm going to try to hold the camera in one hand and swing in the other and let you guys hear what silver sounds like. Nice and high pitched, and if I turn 90 degrees, it's consistent. That's how you rule out nails. So I'm going to dig it up and find out what it is. That's exactly what it was. Sitting right at the bottom of my hole when I pulled out the plug here was that nice silver quarter. Let's find out what the date is. $1948. Awesome. Another silver dime. Just hit this one on the right date. This is 1964. Not too far away from where I found that quarter. Turning out to be an awesome day.